EA Sports officially made its return to the virtual tennis courts this month with the release of Grand Slam Tennis 2. With unique right stick controls, a mix of past and current tennis stars, ESPN integration, and the inclusion of all 4 Grand Slam tournaments, on paper, the game shows promise. Although some of these features put Grand Slam Tennis 2 in title contention with the other top tennis video games out, there are several issues that prevent the game from making it to the top. Like many other sports games, Grand Slam Tennis 2 utilizes the right analog stick as a way to give users total control. The game's total racket control allows users to control every shot with the right stick, and while it may take some getting used to, once you get the hang of it, you'll never go back to using the buttons to control shots. Every type of shot can be executed with a simple flick of the stick, from serves, topspins, slices, and lobs. It's a satisfying experience to execute a shot exactly the way you want to with the right stick. EA Sports also touts its Pro AI system in Grand Slam Tennis 2, which is basically a version of Signature Style, where each tennis star plays like their real-life counterparts and adjusts their game based on your tendencies. You'll immediately notice the differences in each athlete's animations and mannerisms, and the AI style of play varies based on their playing style. Gameplay speed is a bit fast for a tennis sim, not as quick or arcadey as Virtua Tennis 4, but not as slow as Topspin 4. Fans of both series may need to adjust accordingly, but it doesn't negatively affect the overall experience. Although EA Sports claims to include ESPN integration in Grand Slam Tennis 2, overall the presentation is a mixed bag. Tennis legends John McEnroe and Pat Cash run commentary, and although both do a pretty good job in the virtual booth calling the action, repetition is noticeable once you start playing the game consistently.
And he was able to play up to his capabilities. That is a very satisfying feeling.
Various pre-game, in-game, and post-game cutscenes are shown throughout a match, and replays of the action are shown at various angles, all of which give the game a TV-style feel. However, menus, stat overlays, and lower thirds are bland and generic, and don't look anything like an ESPN broadcast. Everything on the court in Grand Slam Tennis 2 looks great. Player models look exactly like their real-life counterparts, right down to their clothing, facial expressions, and mannerisms. But animations are pretty much hit or miss. Although the game includes a wide variety of shot animations, player movement is jerky at times, and you will see odd animations rear its ugly head on occasion. Grand Slam Tennis 2 is the only game to have all 4 Grand Slam tournaments, and each venue is replicated well, as you'll immediately notice the details put into every stadium. However, the environment surrounding each venue is a different story. Crowds are generic and dull, and although ball boys are present, none of them actually do their job of going after the ball. But for the most part, Grand Slam Tennis 2 is a solid looking game. Grand Slam Tennis 2's roster isn't deep, as the game has a little over 20 current and past tennis stars in the game. You won't find Andre Agassi or Michael Chang in the game, but the tennis greats that are included are as prominent as it gets. Current stars like Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, and the Williams sisters, as well as legends like Pete Sampras, Boris Becker, and Martina Navratilova are among those on the roster. Fortunately, Grand Slam Tennis 2 includes a Create a Player mode for those who want to expand the game's limited roster. To coincide with the mix of stars, EA Sports added ESPN Grand Slam Classics mode to the game, which lets users relive the greatest moments in the history of tennis. It's a nice addition and a pretty cool way to not only play with each player, but also learn more about some of the most historic moments in the sport. The game's career mode is lacking in comparison to Topspin 4 and is pretty repetitive. You create a player and basically go through a rinse, wash, and repeat process of training, exhibitions, and tournaments. Career progression is done at a rapid pace, so much so that there isn't much incentive to keep playing the mode after your first couple of years. Fortunately, online play works well and is a nice alternative for those wanting to get away from the AI from time to time. Online modes include your basic matches, along with tournaments, and a new Grand Slam Corner feature, all of which work well. EA Sports serves up a solid match of tennis with Grand Slam Tennis 2. The top-notch controls, great-looking player models, and ESPN Grand Slam Classics mode are awesome features, but you can't ignore the game's flaws, from the stagnant career mode, stiff animations, bland presentation elements, and thin roster. Those looking for a deep tennis sim like Topspin 4 or a straight arcade experience like Virtua Tennis 4 should pass. However, if you are searching for a game that lies in between the two, you owe it to yourself to give Grand Slam Tennis 2 a shot. Well, that's it for this episode of Sports Gamers Show. If you want more content, as always, visit the website at www.sportsgamershow.com. Please like the Sports Gamer Show Facebook page. Follow me on Twitter at SportsGamerShow. And if you're on Xbox Live or the PlayStation Network, make sure to add me there. I'm Rio Pacino for Sports Gamer Show, and I'll see you next time.